2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. A nice shot by KD.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First team foul.
Thompson surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Durant for 3. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Fires it up. Holmgren the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
Back to Dort. Outside Williams. They set the pick to the inside. And stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson. Back to KD. Durant drawing the double team. Pass to Eason. Here's KD. A long distance three is buried. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
Nice form and confidence from Durant. Not his first shot with minimal time left. Certainly not his last.
Thompson left side. There's the triple. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Caruso. Holmgren outside. Back to Caruso. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4. With the drive. Smith outside. Outside, KD. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense there from SGA. Baseline J on the way. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Eason. KD looking around. Takes the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with
The Rockets, 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term. Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Back to Dort. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Durant drawing the double team. Pass to Eason. Shoots the 3. There's the triple from Durant. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. KD draws the double. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And Houston again with the bucket.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. You think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Holmgren can't hit. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Durant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant hits them both. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup-proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's KD for 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's SGA. Bank shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Durant, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Oklahoma City foul.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
He's loved seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
On the wing, Thompson. Still without a basket. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Şengün. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Houston leading by 10. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you guys.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Thompson outside. Finney Smith with it. He has yet to score. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Finney Smith. Şengün with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. To the paint. Here's Williams. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Williams has got his second bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Picked by Finney Smith. Fires for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Under trailing by 8. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Thompson. The Thunder pull it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Şengün inside. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Substitution on the floor.
Outside Durant. Out to Smith. Pocket 6. And he drops that one in. Smith's got 6 points.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Smith up top. Uncovered. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound by Smith.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Back to KD. They double-team KD. Okogie for 3. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
KD, that's for 2.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Rocket substitution.
Here's KD. 24 points for him. Durant drawing the double team. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Smith.
Junior.
He's got 8.
Assisted by.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to SGA. Holmgren outside. It's Dort on the wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Van Vliet looking around. The tray. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but they're... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Thunder trailing by 10. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. Here's Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Smith with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Now Eason. At the top of the key, Durant. It's over Dort. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. KD's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Lays it up and off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got 33 points.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him. You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here we go. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A nice shot by Smith. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And that comes off the assist by Durant. Smith's got 5 points.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
They set the pick. Williams from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Out to Thompson. Smith. On the wing, Durant. Takes it. Oh, man!
Look out below! And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Thompson, no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
3 points.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
And here's SGA outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
Smith hits them both. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Brad.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's SGA. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. Smith no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
The open shot by Thompson. Houston with another miss. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got his second basket.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situation. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Pass to Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
And Gilgeous-Alexander